And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have $116.17 it looks like circled over here?
$12 for the...
I see, the court costs?
And then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
Mr. Watson just took DoorDash to court over a missing $88 payment. And trust me, this man wasn't backing down. After a banking glitch sent his money bouncing back, he went through every possible channel, calls, emails, even those endless customer service chatbots that never really help. When DoorDash kept dodging responsibility, he didn't just stop there. He filed a lawsuit not only for the $88, but added a $12 court fee and a $4 ATM charge for good measure. Talk about squeezing every cent, right? But here's the thing. He's technically in the right. It's a small claim with a big message. Don't underestimate the little guy. So now, the question is, when a delivery giant gets dragged into court by its own driver, who's really in the wrong? Is Mr. Watson standing up for fairness, or just milking the system for every dime? Let's dive in and find out.
Is anybody here for DoorDash?
No, Your Honor, I've not had anyone check in.
Do we have...
It was served by certified mail. I believe a copy of the signature card is attached to your packet.
Looks like Uvalde. I'm not going to swear you in yet. Just tell me what happened.
On March 18th this year, I received a deposit from DoorDash of $88.18. On March 21st of this year, there was a reversal of when my bank had sent the money back because they thought it was fraud, but it wasn't fraud. It was a mistake on my bank end. I reached out to DoorDash and let them know the hiccup that my bank had made and sent the money back to them. And all they keep telling me was, we paid you on March 17th.
You work for DoorDash or something?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you worked for DoorDash, you were DoorDashing, they gave you money, and then somehow the bank reversed it?
Correct, Your Honor.
Have you called them?
I called the bank. When I called the bank said, and when I communicated with them, they said there was nothing that they can do about it because the money has left their account. I had to communicate with DoorDash. So I called DoorDash and they just say, we already paid you. They're not paying the money that they...
And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have $116.17 it looks like circled over here?
$12 for the...
I see, the court costs?
And then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
It's honestly hard to believe this guy took DoorDash to court over just $88. That's barely half a tank of gas these days. I mean, imagine dragging a major company into court for what most people spend on delivery in a week. Still, money's money, and principle is principle. He was owed that payment, so technically, he had every right to fight back. But when he added that $4 ATM fee, I couldn't help but laugh. That's when I realized this wasn't just a frustrated driver. It was a man fully committed to proving a point. And honestly, I kind of respect it. If a payment bounced back on me, I'd be annoyed too. But I probably wouldn't take it this far. Then again, that's the beauty and the madness of small claims court. It's quick, it's simple, and it turns small disputes into real battles. The funniest part, DoorDash likely spent more ignoring this than they ever would have by paying him. By skipping court, they basically handed him the WIN.IN civil court. Not showing up is like waving a white flag. And that's exactly what happened here. So yeah, it's petty, but it's also powerful. Because sometimes, being petty is the only way the little guy forces a giant to finally listen.
Because yes, court costs, court fees, all.
What was the $4 ATM fee? What do you mean $4 ATM fee?
I had to withdraw from the ATM that's in the hallway out there.
Yeah, I can't really give you that. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be to hold yourself you got.
I affirm.
Okay. Why did you need to take the money out of the court ATM? I'm not sure. Is that to file the complaint?
Yes, I had to pay $12 and then I had to use the ATM machine because for the thing, so it was $16.
I can't give you that,
It
sir.
was a total cost of $16.
I know, I just can't give you that. So the total amount that they owe you is $88.18. I can give you the 12. For your filing fee. So unless I'm missing something, this should come to $100.18. Is that right?
Yes. Correct.
It seems like this could have been handled. You called them and they just said, we're not paying you?
I have sent multiple emails. I have sent multiple chats. I have called them multiple times. They just keep saying we already paid you. No.
Well, they didn't do anything. They didn't show up. They could have. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the judgment. Default judgment. Defendant failed to appear. It seems strange that you're suing you deal with the San Francisco, California company as opposed to a local company here?
I do not understand your question.
Well, you're suing DoorDash in San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Isn't there like a local DoorDash regional office or something here or not?
It's an app that you download on your phone. So I had to look up their headquarters and send it out to them. There's no one no faces, no offices or anything.
In Michigan.
Not that I'm tracking, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, good enough. They didn't answer, so I'm not going to question it. I'll give you that judgment. I filled it out. I wish you well. You can go down the hall. They'll give you a copy of the judgment. That judgment's entered by default. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Where do I pick up the...
You can go right down to the civil department. He'll bring the file down and they'll give you a copy of the judgment.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Hey, you walked in here looking like a lawyer, and that's a good thing. Too many people come in looking like they're going to a ball game or something.
After looking into it, that missing $88 on DoorDash equals about 18 deliveries, roughly 6 to 7 hours of nonstop hustle. Think about that for a second. That's nearly an entire day's worth of work just to end up unpaid. Like your time and effort meant nothing. And the wild part, DoorDash couldn't even communicate with him properly. No calls, no real support, just silence. So honestly, I get it. I might laugh about that $4 ATM fee, but if my boss skipped paying me for a full day's grind, I'd be standing in that courtroom too. People forget it's not just about the money. It's the gas, the wear on your car, the mileage, and every small expense that eats into those earnings. Each delivery costs drivers more than most people realize. That's why this case isn't as petty as it seems at first glance. It's about fairness, not just frustration. And here's something interesting. Small claims courts don't use juries. It's just one judge deciding the outcome, which makes the process fast, but also incredibly decisive. When DoorDash didn't even show up, it automatically tilted everything in his favor. That default judgment wasn't just a win for him. It was a message about how ordinary people can still stand up against corporate systems. In the end, this proves the legal system can actually work for everyone, even at the smallest dollar amount. So what do you think? Was this petty persistence or justified principle? Either way, it's one courtroom moment worth talking about.